Drake dropped.
Who?
The Certified Lover Boy is back in town. Nothing else matters. Kanye doesn't matter.
What?
Pusha T doesn't matter.
Kanye mattered on that album.
Pusha T never mattered.
Donda doesn't matter. Rest in peace. But Donda does not matter.
Damn.
Because the Certified Lover Champagne Poppy Boy just dropped. And I gotta say, this shit was mid.
Yeah, see, you were hyping it up like you was about
This
to.
shit was mid. This shit
Can
was
we
mid.
first talk about how the cover art never changed and it was actually the emojis?
Yeah.
Because we were like, nah, that's not going to be the cover art. And then it was like, nah, that's,
And
the,
that's the cover
that's the
art.
actual album cover.
I was wrong.
And I'm like, okay. And it kind of matched the album because the album was kind of mid.
Yeah. Mid
It's been
cover
pretty
art.
polarizing, though. People have been on very polarizing album.
So you
On
listened.
the album in general or just the cover art?
No, people's reaction to the album.
Yeah.
Yeah, people's reaction to
Did you listen?
I listened to like 3/4 of it.
That's
but
fair.
Yeah.
I found it kind of boring.
tough.
So
Yeah.
I didn't finish it.
All
With you.
right. So who wants to go first? You or Chloe? I'm going last.
Okay, all right, I'll go. So, basically, I think the production on it was amazing. A lot of songs' production was really good. I think the features, most of them, were amazing. Lil Wayne dropped one of the best verses I ever heard. Wayne has been getting better as a rapper lately. I don't know, it's weird. As he's getting older, like his verses been getting better. Almost every feature outshined him on the album. I feel like he was underwhelming. He was pretty underwhelming on the album. He came with zero energy. I listened, and I wanted to confirm that I'm a Drake hater naturally. So it's like, all right, am I really just being a hater, or does this album actually like suck? So I listened to If You're Reading This Is Too Late, and I'm like, no, this album actually sucks because it's night and day. After listening to that, I'm like, oh shit, it's not even remotely close. It's like not a single song on the album touches like half of it. So that's my
it?
take.
Okay. Chloe?
I don't want to like judge it too harshly because I didn't finish it, but my take was basically the same. Like I feel like there are Drake albums that I've liked a lot more, and this one I didn't finish it. One, because I just listened to it today, and I had to come here, but also because it was just, I don't know, it just was like kind of boring. Like every song had kind of the same vibe. Like I feel like the lyrics weren't like typical Drake lyrics, and not in a good way, like, oh, he's trying something different, but like almost like he was kind of like dumbing it down to make it more like just mainstream, I guess, more sellable. But that's my initial take. After I finish the album, I can probably give you a better opinion.
Okay.
But yeah,
So let me set the scene.
Okay.
here we
Where are
go.
you? On the beach?
I'm at home.
Okay.
Brooklyn, New York.
Okay.
Bedford-Stuyvesant for the long. Bed-Stuy for short. I just wake up. I got to go to work.
A word? What'd you eat for breakfast?
I did not eat breakfast that day.
Oh,
What I had for
Devon.
breakfast was Certified Lover Boy. Pause.
Hey, yeah.
I'm working. I set the speaker up, sit down, play the first song, Champagne Poetry. I'm like, oh.
Okay. Yo, that opening?
Bro,
It is a good
Let me
opening.
set the scene, bro. I'll let y'all talk.
giving
I'll
you
let y'all
ad-libs.
talk.
I'm giving
I don't
you
want the
ad-libs.
ad-libs. I'll let y'all talk for a reason. I'm going to get my shit off, man.
Yeah.
It's going to take me like 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Like I was saying, Champagne Poetry came on. Ooh, this is where Drake's going. Oh, shit. He's mad. I'm upset. He's about to piss a lot of people off. All right. I get through the album. I like a couple tracks. But overall, I'm like, all right, this was kind of mid. I listened to it again. Then I'm like, holy shit. This is kind of good. And the reason why I said that is because with provided context of what the fuck is going on, I'm like, oh, this nigga's mad. He disses Kanye twice on Poppy's Home and 7 p.m. in whatever location that was. And then he disses Swiss Beats on some other shit. And the reason why he did Swiss Beats was because, I don't know if y'all remember, probably don't, but a couple months ago, Swiss Beats got on IG Live during the Verses and was dumb lit off the Hen Rock and was like kind of violating Drake like a little bit. He apologized the next day.
What did he say about Drake?
I don't remember.
Drake didn't forget. Clearly.
Drake did not forget. Drake did not forget.
Hold grudges.
Champagne Poppy said, nah, this is going to be on my album. So he referenced
What'd
that
he say
old
about
song. He was like,
Fucks with speed. They literally said that.
nah. He referenced the song that he made, the OU Fancy. They made that song together.
Oh, okay.
But I don't remember what he said anymore.
Thank you, Lit. Thank you.
So yeah, this is Kanye twice. This is Swiss Beats. And then he kind of, depending on how you want to interpret this, this is A$AP Rocky. Because he makes a song talking about what happened between him and Rihanna. And he says, oh, I see you with your boyfriend now and you don't look happy. That's a diss to me. Because if I'm A$AP Rocky,
yeah.
I'm smacking the shit out of you.
That is
Like,
kind of
off
a
the
diss.
rip. Like, she's happy over here. Not with you, with me. Get the fuck over it. So I gave it an 8 out of 10. Then I listened to it for a third time. And on the third listen, I was like, yo, you know what? This is kind of mid. Like, it's good, but once I started looking at it in terms of an album, I was like, nah, I don't really like this as an album. To me, this is more of a playlist. Just a collective of songs put together.
Yep.
That he just said here.
Yeah, it didn't really have like
It didn't feel cohesive. It didn't feel like it like came together as one project.
Yeah, it was just a bunch of shit that said, here you go, nigga. Get the fuck out of my face. I'm tired.
Do you still like it over Donda?
Yes. Okay. I do like it over Donda still.
I like Donda more. But
I think a lot of the songs were, I don't want to say loosies in a sense, but they were remnants of old Drake. Like, there's a lot of them you can hear the old flow. Like, it's like, okay.
He made a very safe album. He didn't take any risks. He just made like
super safe.
Sounded like every other Drake song I heard.
Yep.
It's like it was literally like a stereotypical Drake album. It was like all the corny simping is in there. Yeah. And then a couple kind of hype songs that they came with lower energy on them. Like, surprisingly, it opened up beautiful with that opening. The beat was fucking nuts, and then it just kind of kept going downhill from the beginning.
I think, in terms of like, sonically it was amazing. Like, it's always gonna sound good. Sequencing was horrible, like really piss poor. Like,
this song sequencing.
They were just all over the place.
How do you go from Yebba's heartbreak to fucking No Friends in the Industry?
Exactly. Like,
it
what
made
the
no
fuck?
sense.
Favorite song as of right now is the I'm gonna wait for that.
Into Deep.
No, I'm gonna wait for that.
Into Deep.
I disagree with what you said with the features. I feel like he could have taken every feature off.
What?
Oh, hell no.
Nah, the features made some of those songs.
The only feature I didn't like was Little Babies, which is...
I didn't like none of them.
Yeah.
You could have took Future off, like, Little Baby.
First off, when you only live twice, Rick Ross and Wayne bodied there.
All right, that was fine.
That was fine. Incredible.
But that's
Jay-Z's
like the
verse
Avengers.
Was underwhelming.
That's the Avengers.
I like Dirk's verse. I like Giveon did okay.
Took all of them off. I didn't need that.
You're crazy.
Didn't need
The
that.
album goes down by 3 points.
No, it doesn't.
You take all the features off.
No,
that album went down would not have no. People would be like reviewing that album so poorly if they were all right.
Nah, fam, I'm telling you, did not need those niggas on that shit. I don't need to hear none of these niggas. I just wanted to hear Drake, and Drake.
He was so boring on that.
Oh
like,
my
he
God.
had Kanye in his head on like every song. Like
no, he didn't.
Little shots on almost every song. Like.
This nigga leaked his address.
Yeah, he was overcompensating. Yeah, I mean that was corny too, but it doesn't mean you have to, make an
album
do the whole
album about it.
Yeah.
Right.
Fuck you, nigga. Hey, you leaked my address.
And he was like overcompensating. He was like overcompensating for like he's trying to make sure everyone knows he's a good dad on the album, like every couple bars.
You kind of got to at this point.
Yeah, because the Pusha T thing, he was like, yeah, everyone, I'm a good dad, co-parent of the year. Like he was saying.
I just think he has nothing else to rap about at the moment because it's like
too. I mean, yeah.
He also needs better friends.
Okay.
Like at this point, you need better friends to tell you to stop falling in love with the strippers.
He's rapping about supporting strippers. It's like, come on, I don't want to hear you like
stop.
All right.
Like I get it, we love sex work over here. But like,
that's the thing he's trying to sell. He's trying to sell his albums by saying, I don't know.
He needs to sell some friends.
I kind of respect it though. I kind of respect it. It's a game. It's all a game.
Bro, I mean, it like y'all said, it's a safe album. You know it's gonna sell. It sold like 600 units, 600,000 units.
Yeah.
It's a layup. It's a layup. So I'm not bitching about it, but I'm a bitch about it because it's like, all right, cool. Like there's only a couple tracks I'm gonna really listen to. Like if I find a way to clip Into Deep to only the second half, Cocaine Hours. Prime Cocaine Hours.
You have no idea what cocaine is. I'm pretty sure.
I listen to Into Deep and now I understand what cocaine is.
Okay.
Everyone needs to convince Devon to not do cocaine for society's sake.
I'm getting a gun and I'm doing cocaine.
Oh,
like that's the formula right now. When I hear Into Deep, I just went Into Deep. Into Deep. Nah.
I think you're thinking of Molly, bro.
Yeah, cocaine's not gonna make you feel like that.
Cocaine's gonna make me feel like that. I'm gonna be like Squidward.
Damn. You know the best thing he dropped though?
Cocaine.
Drake. The best thing he dropped was that Kanye diss. You hear that song with Andre 3000?
Oh,
fire! That was better than anything on Donda and CLB.
That was weird.
Shit was fire.
I know you didn't hear it.
Kanye's verse sucked, but
basically,
Andre
like he leaked
on
Andre 3000 and Kanye record song, and Kanye basically, actually, literally told Drake, "Suck my dick."
His diss was really bad.
Like very just straightforward, like "Suck my dick."
He didn't want to release it though, because Andre 3000 said he didn't want that song out with the Drake diss on it.
Man was talking about his mom, and then you just diss him.
But apparently, Kanye had a different verse for it, and Drake had the diss version.
It just wasn't needed, but
yeah.
It's very I mean, I like it in the sense of you're just straightforward, like yo,
that
suck
song
my
was,
dick.
no, the song was just, the beat was beautiful. Did you hear Andre 3000's verse? That shit was
Yeah, I don't
amazing.
remember it that much.
That shit was fire. It was
But-
all about Donda, his mom. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
It was
Gotta
pretty
listen to it.
Yeah, it was cool. I mean, I don't know why Drake did that. That was weird.
solid. Yeah, it's kind of.
I guess that was like for me. I
That
think
shit was one of the best songs on Donda. If it was on Donda, yeah.
here's my theory. I think because Drake's a bully. Like he's a fucking bully.
Try to take the ammunition away. You think?
No, I think he released that so he can justify all the fuck shit he's about to do for the next 6 months.
You think he's gonna keep going hard?
Did you see what he did to Meek Mill? This nigga made PowerPoint presentations.
Yeah.
He is going to violate Kanye until he gets tired.
I don't think anyone like. There's nothing you could say about Kanye that Kanye wears his heart on his sleeve. So it's like everything's like everything you could criticize Kanye
Yeah,
for is like
the
right in
worst
front
stuff
of you.
is right out there
It's
if
not,
you want
yeah,
to see it.
but it's not for us though. It's just to piss him off.
I
Yeah.
don't think
Literally
you
just to piss Kanye off. And Kanye
He does have an ego.
frustrated.
He definitely does have an
Yes.
ego. Like that's the kind of thing that would piss him off.
They both definitely do. But
Oh, yeah.
They do, but I think
I don't know.
he's gonna figure out little ways to diss him because it's like yo, like I think he's just gonna lean into it for a couple months. He's just giving you the reason why, like yo, I'm doing this because of this. Like
Hey man, as long as it leads to good music, I'm in for it.
I don't think it will.
I'm in for it.
I don't think it will because Kanye's not
Clearly
gonna
hurt
diss
Drake.
him. Kanye's not gonna diss him. So yo, did y'all see? Oh my god, fucking Ruby Rose was mad hyped because like Drake had a bar. He was like the Ruby Rose two-tone. Then I switched to the like all presidential whatever. And she's like, oh, he's talking about me, and everybody's like, no, he's talking about a watch. Like that's why it says two-toned. Like you are not two-toned. you are not an object. You are a human.
Oh man.
But she doubled down on it, which is kind of funny. What's that other song? Way Too Sexy.
How'd you feel about that? Let me pull up the track list actually.
It pulls out. Listen, I always say this.
That's the hottest song off that. I went to a couple bars this weekend and I heard
You was
heard
feeling Way
that.
Too Sexy.
No, I just heard the song playing in every bar I went to.
Way Too Sexy.
Good for him.
I was hyped when it came on. I was like, yeah.
You stuck your tongue out?
Nah,
Stuck your tongue out?
nah.
Do some ass.
I should.
But nah, like I think it taps into niggas' inner feminine side.
I think it's gonna get old. I think it's like it's catchy at first, and it's one of those
Yeah,
songs you
it's-
hear. It's one of those songs that gets played out really fast. I feel like I don't know.
It's gonna get old when guys get tired of throwing ass in the club. So
what do you give the whole album out of 10? You gonna rate it?
out of 10, 6 out of 10.
I'll give it a 5.
No, I'm lying. 7.5 out of 10.
That's a good rating.
That's
you said
a
it was
great
mid.
rating.
You said it was mid.
Yeah,
7.5
I'm
is
gonna
a
keep
great
listening to
rating.
it. I'm gonna keep listening to it.
I don't know.
When's
7 out
the
of 10.
final rating?
You said it was mid for
How
like
many
an
times you gotta
hour.
listen to it?
I don't know, man.
We've been recording for a while. You've been calling it mid, and you said 7.5.
14 minutes. It's been 14 minutes.
You already don't drag it.
God, this guy has the brain of a turtle. Like
No, I mean-
time moves slow.
It's called hyperbole. But
Nah, but yeah, I'm gonna go 7 out of 5. I feel like for Drake, that's mid. I'm gonna be honest with you, but I hold that nigga to a high ass bar. So
I don't know. Give it a 5.
Eh, that's fair. That's a fair thing to give it a 5. Like, I'm not arguing with people that give it a 5. What do you give it?
5.5.
That's fair. I will say this. One thing I do not like is certain niggas don't like the album and are giving bullshit ass reasons why they don't like it. Just say you don't like it. You don't gotta make an excuse and come up with some dumb ass shit.
Like
oh,
what?
someone said he's not creative. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, you missed a bunch of samples. And you didn't realize it. Shut the fuck up. And then someone made the argument, like, oh, he's sampling songs. I'm like,
Everyone samples songs.
that's what I'm saying.
I
I'm like,
feel
yo, man,
sampling
what are
makes
you
it
listening
good.
to?
Yeah, it's good samples
I'd rather,
are-
right,
yeah.
exactly.
Exactly.
It's like a great way to take
normal.
an old song and make it new in some way.
Do you know how hard it is to flip a song? Like,
What do you think of everyone's trying to make like
beats?
a beef between
Oh.
like us Drake versus Kanye? Everything's Drake versus Kanye on like this album. Like, oh, you like Donda more? You like it's like a war. Like you were asking. I guess that's a new meme. Like CLB or Donda.
I think it's just something to do. Niggas be
I don't know.
bored.
Yeah,
I think it's just something to do. Like, think this is
No one's really like rider. Like no one's
No.
really 100% rider. There's got to be
No,
a
some
couple
people
people.
are.
There's some
Sure.
couple people, but it's like really.
But yeah, we haven't really had any major releases since the entire year, other than J. Cole, to my current knowledge. So,
Tyler.
Tyler,
Oh yeah, that
That's
Tyler
not
album.
Tyler's
How could
name.
we forget?
I think it's
Yeah,
I
my
think Tyler's
bad.
album's better than both their albums. It was fun throwing that out.
Yeah, agreed.
I think they all
Best
came
album.
out.
Kendrick might drop too. I'm gonna be a rap for both Kanye and Drake.
Eh.
I mean, numbers wise, probably not, but you know,
Numbers-wise,
I mean,
definitely not.
in my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. We'll see what happens with Kendrick because like I don't want to jump the gun and be like, oh, Kendrick's about to put out some fire.
I don't know. I
think
heard that Baby Keem song that came out with him. It was
Yeah, I did not
decent.
like that
It was
song.
okay.
The video was sick.
Yeah,
The video was really cool.
I like the dance.
Yeah, very
the song
creative.
itself was just.
Yeah, the song was kind of boring. I was like, man, I wish
Is
the
that?
song
I don't know if that's a
matched the
Kendrick
video.
song or a Baby Keem song. I hope it's a Baby Keem
I
song.
think it's a Baby,
Baby
Keem
Keem.
song.
Yeah.
It's alright.
It's Bobby Akeem.
Okay.
All right. So, any more opinions on Certified Lover Boy?
I'm just
Y'all buying
hoping.
the
I'm
vinyl?
hoping it'll grow on me. I'm hoping it'll grow on me, but it's not so far.
Are y'all buying the vinyl if it comes out?
Hell no.
Okay.
I don't even know how a vinyl player, Chief. Are you?
No. I do not want a bunch of pregnant emojis sitting on my wall.
Yo, but those emojis have made some pretty good memes.
Yes.
You've seen all the memes
yeah.
of like
remixes.
the,
Yeah,
they're
people putting
great.
Things in there.
That's one thing I will say. Like, yo, this man really do fall into a whole marketing success.
That's his whole marketing.
Yeah.
Yeah, is
Like,
memes.
that's
true.
just crazy.
Literally, he made an album for Instagram captions.
Yeah.
Like, that's the whole album.
Way too
Yeah.
sexy for this job.
You know what my favorite thing is? I was like, every time a girl posts a selfie, I'm like, it's gonna have a Drake quote, isn't it? But they won't even quote it. They'll just be like, insert CLB quote.
Yeah.
Like I've seen like 3 different girls just write the same caption.
You know what I've been liking? I'm a sick nigga. Type it, staring at your dress because it's see-through on Twitter.
Okay, it's good media replies. You click the media tab.
Yeah.
There's some good feedback going on over there.
Okay.
I like that. A lot of dresses are see-through.
I'm about to-
So I'll be staring through the dress. He's a sick nigga for saying that. And that girl, I'm a lesbian. You're a lesbian, me too. That's a sick thing to say to
All the memes came out of that too were funny.
Like, is he just saying like I like girls too?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
How
so
would you
good.
feel if a guy walked up to you and was like, I'm a lesbian?
If I
Me
was
too.
truly a lesbian and he
Uh-huh.
said that, I'd be like, okay, but like, do you understand what a lesbian is? Because
like, yeah,
I'm
you
still
like
not trying to
girls?
talk to you.
That's like an old joke from
Right.
like that's like
Yeah.
an old
It's
joke
really
from
lame.
like the
It's like a dad
2000s.
joke or something
It's like,
almost
yeah,
at this
me too.
Right? It's
Like,
so lame.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, it would not be.
I don't know
Nah.
about that, Chief.
Someone had a good theory. I was listening to Joe Budden podcast, and he was like that
What was his
because
take?
Drake is such a big artist, a lot of his money is tied around deals. So a lot of people are like, yo, we have deals with you that are tied around albums, and you're not putting out an album. That's why he's just been kind of throwing shit out. Like, he's like, because he's been doing this album for 2 years now. He's showing mad people in the studio. He's been working with all this shit. He said there's no way in hell, one, that amount of songs would have leaked, because it doesn't really happen with him. Not that many songs will leak unless he does it on purpose. He said, and 2, it would not have been this as cohesive as it's not. So
Because of
he
COVID,
thinks,
though. I don't know.
nah, I mean possibly, but he was
Right
saying
there,
that he
fuck
thinks
it.
that he put out an album to fulfill his needs with basically people he has deals with to get them shits done. Because think about it, you're one of the biggest artists. You done sold 600,000. You don't think niggas is waiting for you? They not waiting for insert small artist name. Like, they're Universal's waiting for you.
Yeah.
Like, they're waiting for you, Taylor Swift, Adele.
Drake kind of drops something every year.
What's
though,
her
right?
name? With the ponytail, Ariana Grande. Like, they're waiting for people like you to drop. And when y'all don't drop, it's, yo, fam, we got bills to pay. Like, you bugging. Like, them small artists only fill the expense reports.
I mean, Drake drops
You
a lot
keep
of
the lights
music
on.
though. He does like
He
an every
does.
year album.
But they need an album. No, that was, if you,
He dropped what's it
Doesn't
called?
count as an album.
Demo tapes.
That's
or
just a
Drake
Lucy.
demo tapes. But it was like a solid 8 songs or something, right? 6.
yeah, but that's because the label markets it as an album. Like, a lot of shit,
I mean, yeah, it's all.
They'll
No more
put it as-
mixtapes anymore. Everything's an album, right?
because they want the fucking money. But to the artist, that's not an album. To them, they'll be like, yo, no, like, this is
Yeah,
not
this
my
is
shit.
Drake's first legit album
Yeah,
since what?
that's why Megan Thee Stallion.
like
Views or?
too long
No,
Yeah,
for this
Scorpion.
album.
Scorpion. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. If you don't count the shit he put out that he would consider mixtapes, this is his first album
This is
in
better
like
than Scorpion,
couple,
though.
2-3 years.
Side note: this was definitely better than Scorpion though. Scorpion was really bad, I think.
Okay.
Side note.
Oh yeah, I meant to get on your ass about something.
Okay.